Today, we'll be looking at procurement ethics and compliance. Very important topic. Procurement ethics establishes moral guidelines for acquiring goods and services, ensuring all purchasing activities uphold integrity, transparency and accountability. So the essence of procurement ethics is to ensure that all purchasing activity uphold transparency, honesty, integrity and accountability. This ethical framework guides professionals through complex buyer-supplier relationship while maintaining honesty and fairness. Ethical procurement extends beyond mere compliance with laws and regulations to embrace voluntary standards that promote sustainable and socially responsible purchasing practices. This comprehensive approach reduces organizational risk while fostering a competitive marketplace built on quality and trust. When organizations integrate ethical consideration into their procurement process, they create value that transcends financial outcomes. Strong ethical practices strengthen business partnership, encourage innovations, align purchasing decisions with organization border values. So it is very essential. This procurement etiquette and procurement ethics is very essential to strengthen business partnership, business relationship building, encourage innovations and align purchasing decisions with organization border values. Prospect of procurement ethics and compliance. While the integrity and transparency, procurement process must operate with unwavering honesty and openness throughout phases: bid assessment, vendor selection and contract negotiation. That means that in all phases such as the bid assessment, the vendor selection, the contract negotiation, in terms of supplier relationship management, there must be unwavering honesty and openness throughout all the phases. Another one is fairness and non-discrimination. All qualified suppliers must receive equitable treatment with decisions based solely on merit rather than bias or favoritism. So everything you need to do, all the relationship, all the activity that is related with your suppliers must be based on merit rather than bias or favoritism. We have conflict of interest management. Procurement staff must vigilantly identify and address situations where personal interest might cloud professional judgment. A situation whereby there's personal interest over professional judgment, that issue must be targeted or must be addressed immediately and must be addressed immediately. Regulatory compliance. Ethical procurement demands strict adherence to applicable laws, regulation and internal governance framework. We also have the ethical sourcing. Organizations should prioritize suppliers demonstrating commitment to ethical standards in labour practice, environmental responsibility and business conduct. Sensitive information and intellectual property relating to suppliers and procurement activities must be properly protected. Contract fulfilment: both buyers and sellers bear responsibility of meeting all contractual obligations as specified in agreement. So we also have accountability. Participants in procurement processes must take ownership of their decisions and actions. We have sustainability and ethical procurement incorporates environmental responsible vendor selection and waste minimization strategies. We also have continuous improvement. Organizations must regularly review and enhance procurement methodologies to ensure ethical alignment and operational efficiency. Ethic, we have establishing integrity and transparency ensuring fairness and equality, legal compliance and regulation, building trust with stakeholders, implementing ethical procurement, developing and enforcing a code of conduct, managing risks and monitoring operations, supplier selection and relationship management, in ethical decision making in procurement. Integrity and transparency. These foundational elements require honest conduct in all transactions and appropriate information sharing. In practice, this translates into comprehensive documentation and clear This translates into comprehensive documentation and clear disclosure of supplier selection criteria. Ensuring fairness and equality. This principle guarantees equal opportunities for all suppliers, fostering healthy competition while preventing favoritism and corruption. Legal compliance and regulation. Adherence to legal requirements is essential in procurement ethics. Organization must understand and follow all relevant laws, local, national and international, along with industry-specific regulations to maintain proper standards. Building trust with stakeholders. Developing trust with all stakeholders, supplier, buyers and the public is crucial for maintaining reputation and securing loyalty. Ethical procurement builds this trust through consis ten t fairness, respect and transparent communication. By abiding these core principles into their operation, organizations ensure that procurement ethics are not just an ideal but a daily business practice that strengthens their professional relationship and enhances their standing in the marketplace. Procurement. To strengthen procurement integrity, organization must build a framework supporting ethical practice through strong internal policies, through supplier evaluation, and ethical decision-making processes. Developing and enforcing a code of conduct. A comprehensive code of conduct forms the cornerstone of ethical procurement. This document should articulate the organization's ethical commitment and provide a clear guidelines on fairness, transparency and conflict of interest avoidance. Also managing risks, monitoring and operation. Effective risk management demands continuous monitoring of the procurement activity to identify and address potential fraud and corruption vulnerabilities. Regular audits serve as a critical tool for detecting irregularities and reinforcing accountability. Supply selection and relationship management. Supplier selection process must extend beyond cost and quality consideration to evaluate ethical practice and value alignment. Thorough vetting of po ten tial suppliers should assess their ethical standard and practice. We also have developing and enforcing code of conduct, managing risk and monitoring operation. As I said earlier, supplier ethic decision making in procurement. Looking at the importance of ethical procurement for organization integrity and reputation, for risk mitigation to reduce risk, for competitive advantages, supply chain sustainability, regulatory compliance, social impact and economic efficiency. Integrity and reputation. Organization that maintain ethical procurement standards build stronger reputation in the marketplace. The reputation translates into increased stakeholder trust, including from customers, investors and business partners. While for the risk mitigation, ethical procurement significantly reduces legal, financial and operational risks. Organizations that fail to conduct due diligence in their supply chains may face regulatory panel litigation and supply disruption. Competitive advantage with strong companies with strong ethical procurement practice often gain competitive advantage through improved supplier relationship that lead to better terms and innovation, enhanced brand value that attract ethically conscious consumers increase employee satisfaction and retention, and greater resilience during market disruption. Regulatory compliance, social impact. Ethical procurement practice can positively influence community globally through supporting fair wages and working conditions, reducing environmental degradation. We have economic efficiency. Contrary to the misconception that, that ethical procurement increases cost, it often leads to greater efficiency and value through reduced waste and resource optimization, and lowers work-related costs. Ethical procurement and illegal supply chain practice. We have a case of bribery, offering special treatment or favourable consideration to specific candidate during supply evaluation or contract negotiation in exchange of illicit payment or other incentive. We have coercion and intimidation, using threat of harm or loss instead of bribes to influence procurement decision, and creating an atmosphere of fear rather than fair competition. Of ethical procurement, we have influence peddling and nepotism, providing unmerited preference or advantage to suppliers based on personal relationship, friendship or family connection rather than objective evaluation criteria.